All right, welcome back. Spoiler alert, this might be one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, just look down at it from not the street view, but the satellite view. Um, Nice, sweeping coastline, foamy white shorelines, and deep dark blue green waters, and very majestic road lines across some gridded landscapes. Here we are at a new episode. Thank you all for joining, and there is so much to explore in this area, but nonetheless, here we go. See where we can view, and I think I'm just gonna start up here, as I really love kind of a linear approach, but also just seeing if we can see some roundabouts, local treasures, and I would say this would definitely be one of them. I mean, that's a wallpaper for any computer right there. And this is a shot of May 2014. Love the beautiful little flowers. Curious to what kind they are. If anyone knows what kinds, definitely please let me know. That is just very scenic. Pretty sophisticated. Looks like an actual electrical fence there. Very grated. Many layers of this fence with electrical, and well, they probably just don't want their livestock walking over, because that's a big loss, and a far loss at that. So beautiful rocks, beautiful walls. I'm surprised there's not more walls made out of this material. Very green, especially for May. Love the water straight up ahead on this trail. So I just like to be able to see on the horizon. Less dense urban territory, but a beautiful trail, and very lovely grass. So we're gonna head slightly south. Just looking at these cliffs, you can see it's very far down below. We got a good bearing from far away. Gives us an idea that, I mean, I would say we're close to 200 feet up, if not higher. I don't know what it is about, Mariner landscapes, but this white line down below makes you think that there's some kind of distant swell from yonder, and you can kind of see that the swell works high on the right, low on the left, which means it's likely coming from the south. And interesting island over there, so we'll probably zoom out and see what it is. Interesting contrail, wasn't expecting that. Looks like a falling star or a comet during the day. And if anyone knows what contrails are, well, there's conspiracy theories on that, but contrails are supposedly, specifically frozen particles, water particles, caused by jets that fly over. And as they fly, they melt things, and then it re-freezes, causing these frozen lines. If anyone wants to counter what I'm saying, please do. But that's the basis of what I know. So nonetheless, moving along here, and beautiful rocky trail. I am just loving it. I just know that walking along this, you have this nice crunch. Love the little water patches here. So that's just very majestic. Private property. Keep out. Air scario na tiro ninaman. I don't know if that's an old language, Gaelic, or whatever it may be, but I don't even recognize it, so I couldn't even barely tell you. Caution, ocean spray, and high winds. Wow. Huh. That's an interesting warning sign, especially considering how high up we are. Very cool wall. Got the vegetation in the cracks. Whew. I mean, I'd like that next to my desk all day long. Different levels, contrasting lights, layers. That is awesome. Interesting irrigation, considering a low-lying ridge up above. Hold up. Dear sir, trying to catch up to you. Really? Just got a soda? Interesting stonework. Whew. With all that lichen and moss on there. It's got to be very old. I don't think it's lichen, but whatever it is. That's nice. Not sure if it's cows in here that this fence is here to protect, but pretty interesting. And this side is just one single line, so it's kind of odd. Seems to be these little bushel of flowers and these little kind of yellow and white flowers. So pretty simple, but good variety. Like a little hiker getting his water on. Well, it's about as far as we can go, so we're gonna cheat it a little bit and see what we can see out and about. Shall we? Why not? Whoa. Huh. Wow. Zodiac. Interesting equipment. Interesting specs. Looks like we're on the second deck of some boat doing some sightseeing. I'm very impressed by this layer of green on the lower level, mid-level, and so that green layer just, you know, says that there's enough soil to grow some fun vegetation. And to the left, you know, it seems like if you were to run aground or be shipwrecked, you can actually come on up this gentle cliff here. It's probably more advanced than it looks, but beautiful nonetheless. So, jumping ahead, moving south. Ooh, Cliff View Cafe. Due to food safety, only food and drink purchased in the Cliffs View Cafe can be consumed here. Not sure why safety is a factor, but it's beyond me. Creamy seafood chowder. Oh, that just warms my soul thinking about it. Spicy parsnip soup. Oh, Cliff View Cafe menu salads. Can't rate it, but it's probably best that I can't. Is that good? Wow. Okay. This is just amazing. Love the architecture and lighting. Whew. Nice glass work. Love the floors. Oh, can I go in here? Oh my. This could be a long episode. Claire family names. Wow. Kelly? Egan? O'Brien? Can you guess where we're at in the world? That would definitely be Ireland. If you haven't guessed it already. Claire family names. If you have a connection to the particular family name, this exhibit can provide you with a great photo opportunity. Oh. Very common looking coat of arms. Helm to the right, our left, and a couple. Looks like lions. I don't know who made these coat of arms, but they're very consistent. And I don't know if this helmet came out at some point in history, but seeing so many, it just makes me want to challenge the authenticity of such history of these coat of arms, but I'm guessing it's along these lines. But I question if it is this exact specific, because the helms are just always so similar. But not to spoil it, but very beautiful. I just want more information about it. So I can always get lost in any museum and spend just excessive amount of time there, if not in just the gift shop, because I mean, look at it. Oh, these cool hats. Have to check online and see if they have any to purchase. Cool sword and shields. More coat of arms. Again, similar helmet. Similar helmet. Surname, history, scrolls, why you wait. Swords and shields available to order. Yes, please. Wow, look at this ceiling work here. I like lights on the ground. I haven't said that before, but this could be a repeating theme. I don't know where I just jumped to. I was kind of just going over there, but apparently I got into this cafe, which is fantastic. Look at this greenery. Look at this light. Are you kidding me? Yes. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Give me a book. 4.0 GPA. Yeah, this place is unbelievable. I guess that was just a little bit down the stairs. So that's fun. Again, beautiful stairs. Look at all these columns. Maybe a little excessive, but that is there forever. Hopefully. That is just amazing. Another view from elsewhere in the cafe. A little bit tricky navigating in here. If you remember the Russian submarine, it feels a little bit like that. Wow. Oh my goodness. So this is I'm glad I sold this, because now I know there's actual caves here. And caves, if you ever been in any, that just like expands the horizon of like it's just, I can't put it in words. I've been in different caves in South America, North America, and probably most interesting to me was Wind Cave and Jewel Cave. And I'll have to do some more research about this, because I had no idea there was caves here. Gotta love the penny press. Never thought I'd see that in Europe, but For all I know, they probably brought it to North America, where I reside. See if I can find my way out of here. Might have to escape. See, wow. Again, there's just so much to see. I mean, I could spend probably multiple episodes in this area. So I encourage you all to check this out. In person, of course, secondary, just do research, whether that be through Wikipedia, Google, all the above. Look at these stone slabs. I would love to have a wall like that for my driveway. Look at these stairs. People around, having a good time, checking out the sights and views. Look at those cliffs. Beautiful June day, still very green. Very nice. Let's just see what the parking lot looks like so we can prepare if needed. Seems to be plenty of parking, so if you need it, now you know. Should be alright to park. You can thank me later. Check out this cliff view up here. I know we were up here earlier, but looking down that way. Oh, yes. Whew. Yeah. Interesting erosion, but you know, the fact that it rains causes the erosion, but to counter that, you have enough greenery to kind of absorb it and keep the erosion from going away. So you have this nice top layer of soil to create this beautiful landscape. Yeah, these cliffs are amazing. I'm guessing from when we were on that boat, this is that swooping cliffside that I said you could probably ascend should you have been shipwrecked. Again, I'm just fascinated that it seems so dreary as it is, but we can see a lot of kind of turquoise water, nice flowers. Yeah, it's some lavender colored ones here, yellow and white. So, and then of course that pike sticking up there, just makes you think what that might have been 1,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, and 1,000,000 years ago. How much more these cliffs either protruded or the sea level was all so different. So now I'm gonna go a bit below that all and see it looking the other direction. This is like June, about the same time. Looking back at that point. These mariner lines. Wow. Very majestic. I'm blown away right now, and I can't imagine what it would be like to see this in person. I mean, look at the smiles on their faces. This guy's like hide-stepping. He's just enjoying this area. Whew. Very exuberant. Thank you, George Patterson, for that photo. Interesting terrain here. Look at this. We're gonna have to duck in and see what it's like if we can. Huh. Wow. Okay, it looks like a little bit of a quarry of sorts. So that's cool. Great building materials. See if we get another shot from this angle. Yep. Kind of a rough little quarry. Again, Amazing, beautiful greenery. You know, I was actually would probably have expected to see more larger bush and trees. So it's quite crazy that there isn't very much. I guess the soil is just that thin. So my guess is that it's pretty young soil, perhaps. And this has got to be a little trail here along the cliff sides. Yeah, that's just beautiful. Have to try to remember to see what kind of an island that may be. Nice to scoot along this beautiful cliffside trail. So if you come here, you'll have to remember that there's this trail here. And, well, I'm not sure I would recommend it by bike. I guess so. You know, it doesn't seem too on the edge, but I bet you when you're here, if you're on a bike, it'd probably feel dicey nonetheless. So some interesting prominent cliffside item protruding here. This has got to be significant. So we're going to scamper down this way, see what it is. Almost looks like mini cattails for this greenery here. This rough greenery may, you know, it's not green, so this kind of roughage and this kind of a green area, this is like common along beach sides. You know, you probably see this anywhere around the world, along beaches. It's just very rugged. It's almost desert-like stuff. Just grows very well. I'm not sure what kind it is, but it seems like there's something like that anywhere in the world. Kind of looks like a bear right there, turning its head to the right. So very gridded fence. This one doesn't look electrical. Taking some time, so I'm going to shortcut it. Head south here. Definitely looks like a prominent area. Something of importance. Whoa. Wow. A little strategic lookout point. See if you can see what the sign says. There's just so much like footage happening here. It's hard to actually move along. See what it says. Let's see. Moher Fort Site Telegraph Station. Nice. Crashing waves. Slate rock. Look at those corners, so pristine. Oh, that is just magical. Look at those windows. Seems like slight vegetation towards the top. I cannot get enough of corners like that, where it's like wide, thin, wide, thin, wide, thin. Nice gables protruding out. I don't know how you do that so well. back then with limited materials, but I have to hand it to them because it has really stood the test of time. Wow. Yeah, I'd be blown down on my back too. Just chill out. Kind of ominous black window there, but huh. So there's a lot to see here. These pictures are awesome, but I'm sure they're not doing justice to what it's really like there. So, all right, let's skip out of here. See what else we can see if we can get a little bit closer to this tower. Here we go. So as you can see, that's as close as we can get with the Google Walker. Just coin that term, I guess. Get some footage right up close to it. Maybe inside? Can we get inside this thing? Oh my goodness. Look at that cliff. Whew. So much more to capture here. I'm sure there's amazing documentaries and footage of these things, but that is a great shot from this year. It's interesting, this slant in the rocks. If you're a geologist, you'll know that when it kind of bends from the bottom right up to the upper left, swooping up, it takes a long time of the earth to do so. So that is quite majestic. Probably used to be a castle here and a castle there. Thank you, Andrew Quigley, for that photo. And it seems a bit drawn out right now what I'm doing, but I'm really trying to get as close into there. Kind of looks like a shepherd's monument. Straight ahead. Beautiful walls. Again. Well, I encourage you all to check this beautiful monument out and see for yourself what you can find, because this is just gorgeous. And if you can go into this thing, I am going to book a trip just to get into this and look around. See when it was built, hopefully know about who built it, and that is just utterly beautiful. Love the vegetation growing up high on it, even down low. Some beautiful moss. You know, to stand the test of time in that kind of weather, it's a funny picture. Looks very windy. To stand the test of time along an ocean side like this, it's very, very well done. So, I guess it's called Tour en Moher. Who knows? But, so that was a lot of fun. This was great. Seeing this side of Ireland, and earlier we're pointing out the islands up above, Antra, Inishman, Gort na Capal, Keronen, Inishmore, and Shran, Iran Islands. Whew. Very beautiful. And so much to see here. Ireland, that was wonderful. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Again, much beauty to see on this great planet. I had so much fun checking this out with all of you. And wow, that was simply marvelous.